If you want to become a mobile machine learning expert, then subscribe to this channel and check out our mobile machine learning courses available on Udemy. The discounted coupons are given in the description. Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to learn about deep learning and artificial neural networks. So let's start. Deep learning is a subfield of machine learning inspired from biological neural networks. So it teaches computer to process data in a way that is inspired by human brain. So deep learning models can recognize complex patterns in pictures, text, sounds, and other data to produce accurate insights and predictions. So based upon this detail, we can say that in deep learning, machine learning models are trained just like human brain. So in deep learning, we feed our data to artificial neural network for training. And a neural network has layers, and each layer contains neurons. And using these neurons, pattern is extracted from the data and our model is trained. So as machine learning is all about pattern finding, so in deep learning we extract that pattern using artificial neural networks. And now let's see what is a neural network and how we are going to use it. So you can see this picture on screen and it is representing a simple structure of neural network. So you can see these circles and these lines joining them. So here each circle is representing a neuron, and a neuron is a basic unit of a neural network, and it can receive one or more inputs, but it will gonna generate a single output value. So there you can see this red circle, so it is representing a neuron, and it will gonna take two values as input which will gonna come from these two neurons, and then it will gonna generate or calculate a single value which will be the output, and that output will be passed to the next neurons. So the output of this neuron will be passed to this neuron and this one. But the output value generated here will be same for this neuron and also for this neuron. So that's why we say that a neuron receives multiple input and generates single output. So inside a neural network, the first important thing is this neuron, and the second thing is the layer. So as we have said that inside a neural network there are layers, and inside those layers there are neurons. So in this very simple neural network there are three types of layers, and the first type is called input layer, and it is represented with this blue circles. And as the name suggests, at this input layer we are going to pass input data to our model for training. So let's say we want to train a machine learning model to predict gender of a person based upon his height and weight. So in that case we are going to pass the height and weight of person to our neural network at the input layer. So this is the first type of layer inside a neural network. And after that, the second type of layer is called hidden layer, and it is represented here with red circles. So the layer after the input layer is called hidden layer, and the pattern from data is extracted here. So as I have repeated multiple times that machine learning is all about pattern finding. So in deep learning, our ultimate goal is to find pattern in the data on which our model is being trained. So the pattern from the data is being extracted at the hidden layer. And right now in this hidden layer there are three neurons, but it can have any number of neurons. And similarly, as it's a very simple neural network structure, so it contains a single hidden layer, but there can be multiple hidden layers inside a single neural network. Like here, after this hidden layer there can be one more hidden layer, and the neurons of this hidden layer will be connected to the neurons of that hidden layer, and so on. So inside a neural network, the pattern is extracted at the hidden layer, and there can be multiple hidden layers inside a single neural network. And after hidden layer, the third type of layer is called output layer. And as the name suggests, the output from the model is being generated here. So as we are predicting the gender of a person based upon his height and weight. So after passing the height and weight of person here at the input layer, we will get the prediction at the output layer. So here, if the value for this male neuron will be greater, then our prediction will be male. And if the value for this female neuron will be greater, then our prediction will be female. So these are three types of layers inside a neural network. And at this point, there will be a lot of questions in your mind. And hopefully they will be answered till the end of this lecture. So now in this example, we are predicting the gender of a person based upon his height and weight. So here our prediction will be either male or female. So it's a classification problem, and this neural network is representing the structure for a classification problem. And in case of regression, our neural network will gonna look like this. So let's say we are training a model to predict price of house based upon the area and the number of rooms. So in that case, our output is a continuous value, so it will be a regression problem. And the neural network for that regression problem will gonna look like this. And here at the output layer, we got a single neuron because our output is not fixed and it can be any value. So whatever value generated here will be considered the predicted value of house price.